In this video, I'm going to show you the process of how I determine the mineral content in Primo water, and I'll also give you that result so you can manage your brewing water profile should you want to start with Primo water. Also, how to mix up a batch of Primo-like water from reverse osmosis water should you want to do that. So anyway, a friend of mine gave me this ticket that'll allow me to buy the Primo water for, instead of $11.50, down to $6.50, so that's a pretty good deal. So I picked up one of these 5-gallon jugs of Primo water from Walmart and threw it in my car and headed home. And on the way home, I actually stopped by Lowe's just to see what price they had. It was $6.99 instead of $6.50, so it's about the same. But I need to have a sample jar to send the water off, so I can find out what the mineral content is. So I found this jar. It had some star sand in it, and I had to find a cap for it, and I think that's the right one. So this should hold up through sending the sample off in the mail, and I'm going to be sending it off to a place that a lot of home brewers use called Ward Labs. And so first I need to rinse it a few times. So here's the water I bought at Walmart, and I've got the sample jar sitting down there, and I'm going to pour some water in there a few times and shake it up and rinse it out. So I did it, I think I shook it up, I think I rinsed it out about 4 times. It was a clean jar, it had never been used. The only thing that was in it, had ever been in it, was star sand. And I just had some extra star sand that I thought I might use, and I never did use it, so it was sitting around for a while in that. But I rinsed it out a few times. These are the instructions on the Ward Labs site. They say you rinse it out with the water that you're going to sample. And so finally, here's my sort of final pour into the sample jar, plastic, of course, and get the cap on there nice and tight. I didn't want it to leak. Dry it off, and got to go find a box for it now. So looking in the garage, I sort of had bigger boxes, so I cut this box down. There's some extra cardboard there. It looks a lot nicer in there now. And so went to the Ward Labs website, and you can print out this PDF form and fill it out. It's sort of strange. I think the test we want is the cheaper one, is the W6. It's $16.50, and so I just filled it out sort of the best I could. Sort of strange form. Wrote them a check and padded up the bottle in the box and sealed it up. Wrapped her up with tape, and then gonna send it off, and I don't know how long they take, if they have to wait for the check to clear. It might be a while. I'm recording this audio portion before I write them right when I'm sending it off. So this is a link, by the way. If you ever want to mail something and you have PayPal, you can use this link and you can print out a nice label, and you don't have to haul your whole box down to the post office. You just fill out the form, and I did check the price, by the way, on the the USPS website, and the price is the same. Sort of high, actually. I'm not too pleased with having to pay $8, but it came out to be $31 to do this. Not too cheap, but what the heck, you only go around once, right? So anyway, print out the label there and stick that onto the box, and take it out to I was going to say, you sort of got to get it on there with more than just glue. Put a little tape over there, although you're not supposed to stick tape on top of the barcode. But anyway, stuck this in the mailbox, and when I get my result, I'll record up some more and let you know how it goes. So 4 days later, I got an email from Ward Labs, and I thought, okay, just an acknowledgement that they're going to tell me they received the sample and they'll get back to me. But turns out when I opened it up, there goes the results, a PDF with the results. So turned it around in 4 days. Pretty awesome. The top of the report has the pH and some other stuff on it, and then the other, this is the meat of the report right here that has all the minerals. Not all the minerals, actually. Not every mineral is measured. And in fact, that comes up when I typed it into Brewing water spreadsheet, which tells you if your cations and anions are in balance. And in fact, mine weren't. So I actually had to add a little bit of magnesium and potassium. I don't know if that's the right mix or not. But the problem that I ran into with the premise of this video was that the reverse osmosis water, as reported by the Brewing water spreadsheet, actually had more sodium and more bicarbonate in it than the Primo water. So, obviously I don't have the ability to subtract out minerals from water. So, unfortunately, I can't tell you how to create Primo water from RO water if that RO water from the Brewing water spreadsheet is accurate. But you can still go out and get yourself some RO water at your grocery store if you have one of these machines there for 30 cents a gallon. It's pretty cheap. And you can use that or Primo water actually to build up a profile, water profile for whatever style beer you're going to be brewing. Nice and clean and doesn't have any of the chlorine in it, which is the good thing. But you take your salts, you add it to your water, and you can come up with some nice beers. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed it.